people say electricians have it easy. Well, not this week. This week I have been manic. It's always going. I didn't get home till like 6, 7 o'clock most nights. And when I first started Toolbox Talks for Electricians, my channel on TikTok and Facebook and everything, the plan was to help people reduce stress, earn more money and gain back time, basically for their electrical business. And I found out over time, meeting people and talking to a lot of people, that there's some different questions that they ask. And some of the questions, I haven't created content around them and answered the questions in effect in the videos that I do or the podcast, because I find them simple. And because I've done it for 25 years or so, that's probably why I find it simple. And it's not necessarily something that I think people would be interested in. So the reason for this video is basically, if you're starting out, if you've got a business yourself and you're struggling anywhere along the line, ask a question. Ask someone here like me that has been doing it for 20 odd years, and I have made a success of being an electrician because I've done it for 25 years. I've been an electrician, I've been self-employed for 20 odd years without having to go back and being employed somewhere. Because a lot of people I know, they go self-employed and then they think, it's not working out, it's stressful, doing my nutting, not earning enough money, it can't be asked, so they go back and work for somebody else, which is not a bad thing. Like, you can work for other people, that's not a problem at all. As long as you're working, that's the main thing, and earning money for yourself. But in order to help anyone, even tradesmen sort of thing, starting their own business, I was speaking to a tradesman today, and he was saying that, yeah, I've been going for 10 years, and I don't work every day. And someone else told him, if you've been going for 10 years and you're not working, you're not constantly busy every day, you're never going to be. Well, I find that to be bullshit, because if you're not busy, yeah, fine, do something about it. Just work on your Google, get advertising, get yourself busy. Get some strategies in place to make yourself busy, to get more customers, to get constant customers. Because I've found it easy over the years to be able to get customers all the time, get recommendations. The other day, a burger van, something happened with the burger van electrics. So freaking dog. The friend phoned me up and he said, Ben, can you help out my mate with the burger van? And I was like, sorry, I'm on a job, I cannot leave, I've got too much to do. Yep, no worries, find someone else. But the thing is, the person that owned the burger van also phoned me and said, you've been recommended by so-and-so. So that's 2 people in the matter of 30 minutes recommended me to this person that needed an electrician. And I think, I don't know, Kettering is quite a small town, smallish town, I think. And if I'm getting recommended that often, I must be doing something right. So all these things that I've done right, the moves that I've made as a business owner over the years, have got to be working out. Well, they're working out for me, so I want to be able to help other people do the same. I want to be able to help tradesmen start out on their own and start having their own business, because I do notice that a lot of people, when they get qualified as electricians, they go, right, I'm out there now, I want £50 an hour. You can't sort of do that. No one's going to say, right, you're newly qualified, you want £50 an hour. It's going to take you a little bit longer because you're less experienced to start with. So you cannot charge necessarily £50 an hour straight off the bat like that just because you're qualified. Maybe if you're subcontracting, then yes, you could charge sort of that much an hour, but I don't think subbies get £50 an hour, something like £35, £40 an hour. But yeah, don't start out like that. I'd probably start out charging £35, £40 an hour. It's got to be able to cover your costs. But definitely, there's a download somewhere you can have invited by Facebook group, or just email me and I'll send you the download to work out what you need to earn to cover your costs. Because if you've got your own insurance, you've got your own public liability insurance, you've got all these insurances, your tools and bits and bobs, and your fuel and your van and your lease hire if you hire a van. You've got to be able to cover it. There's no point in working and then being like in the negative at the end of the month. What's the freaking point? You might as well go get a job at bloody Tesco's or Aldi and work there, because I think they pay quite well. But so you've got to be able to charge a certain amount anyway. But charging top dollar, you cannot go out there straight away. You've got to work your way up. Like with my business over time, my idea why I charge so much now sort of thing is because I got so busy and I was so stressed. So my solution for that was to put my money up. The people that valued what I did and they knew that I was a good electrician, I turned up, I did the job well, and if they had a problem, they could call up or I could solve it for them. They still use me. They still say, right, Ben, I want you to do the job. Want a quote? Nah, don't worry about a quote. Just get on and do it. I love that's music to my ears sort of thing when people say, just Ben, I know you're going to do it. I know you're not going to rip me off. Just get on and do it. I love that. And that is, I think, what you want to get to a position of where you've got customers like that. But the people that wanted me to come around their house to, can you put a light up? I'll give you a tenner. Or even I have had it. Some people text me just because I've done a little job for them, maybe done their kitchen. They say, oh, can you come put an outside light up for me for free? No, I can't, no one can do things for free. There's no point in working as an electrician or as a carpenter or a plumber or anything, doing things for free. What's the point? Because if you say no, they're going to have to pay someone else anyway. So why don't they pay you and know they get a good job? This is what winds me up sometimes. I understand, like, people want things done for free, which is fantastic. It's happened in a Facebook group the other day. Someone wanted an electrician in my area. I got tagged in it twice, but I read the post. And you could sort of tell the person, they didn't want to pay for it. They wanted it done for free, which I understand. People might like charity. I have done jobs for free before. I have done a few things for free for customers that I know that are struggling, and maybe, or it was a small job. I think I put a table together for an old couple once, and they said, how much do I owe you? I was like, nothing. Don't be silly. It's just I put a table up that they got from Amazon. I like to help customers out. I like to keep my regular customers sort of thing that recommend me to people. I like to keep them happy. And it's all about the customer relations, I think, because the customers will recommend you to someone else, and then they will recommend you, and it spirals out of control, and you just get busier and busier. And the more busy you are, you sort of limit your customers down. You can have 1,000 customers, but if 1,000 customers pay you £20 an hour, you're busy fool in effect. It's crap. But if you've got a select amount of customers, say you've got 50 customers that pay you £50 an hour, then you're going to be earning just the same money doing less work. And you work up to that. You don't start off with that on the beginning, I don't think. So I'm here to say, ask me any questions. Ask me anything to do with running an electrical business. I might not know the answer, without a doubt, but I'll try and give you a valid, good answer, even if it is, I haven't got a clue, mate. Like, that is a good question. I would like to find that one out myself. You could even ask me, why am I sitting on a freaking dead tree in the middle of the woods? Well, that's because it's come the end of the day on a Friday, and I've got to take a dog for a walk, and I thought I'd make use whilst he's wandering around. He doesn't run around mad anymore. He's just a bit toddling around, smelling the rabbits and walking in the stream. So I'm letting him chill out a bit whilst I have a bit of downtime doing a video for you guys. Because that's another thing as well that I think is pretty stressful. Your phone's going all the time. You're getting asked to turn up and get this done, and people will always think that their job is the most important. Like, oh, I've got a problem with my lights. I haven't got any lights. Well, you're fine with no lights. Come on, it's all right. Like, it's in a daylight to start with. You're fine with no lights. I can get there like in a day or two. It's when people say, right, the sockets have gone off, or right, say, is it the fridges? Because then the fridges are defrosted, it causes more aggravation to them. So then I might prioritise that job sort of thing. But yeah, it can be stressful. So I do make a point of walking the dog. Well, I do it every day. So I do enjoy walking the dog, going out and about. Just dead silence. If I'll show you this. Nothing. Silence. Phone's not ringing. Can't even hear traffic. In the middle of nowhere. And you can chill out. Right. You could sit down and just do nothing. Lay down here, have 5 minutes. Trees fall to bits to yourself. Oh, just flipping crap's all falling out of my pockets. You can have 5 minutes to yourself and I suppose you can think about what you're going to spend all the money you earn on.